Today I'm visiting Ängsö, which is a very small national park, which is also an island, a small island in the Stockholm archipelago. And this place, as you can see, is very beautiful. Lots of beautiful meadows with lots of flowers. Whole island has basically been untouched by humans since it rose out of the sea a few hundred years ago. And yeah, it's a joy just walking here. But of course I'm gonna do some insect photography. I have my camera in my backpack and yeah, let's see what kind of insects we can find on this island. Okay, let's go. Beautiful little bug, not sure what kind of bug it is. It moved a bit too fast to do any focus stacks, but I think I maybe got one or two decent single shots. Lots of dragonflies here, but I don't think I'm gonna try to photograph them because they are so skittish. For that I think I would need a longer focal length. They ask you not to step on the meadows because they've been untouched for a very long time. But I'm happy not to, because there usually are a lot of ticks out in the archipelago islands in the summer. Every time I'm out in the archipelago on an island, I come home with like 10 or 20 ticks on me. And usually you get them when you walk in tall grass like this. Every time I'm in the archipelago on an island, I see these pretty big green bugs. What are they called? I don't see them pretty much never where I live. I guess they like being close to the sea. Had to remove the Raynox there quickly just to film the beetles, and this kind of sucks with this setup. I mean, I get good magnification with Raynox and I keep it on most of the time, but whenever I want to focus a bit further away, like 20-30 centimeters, I have to remove the Raynox, and then also the Cygnustech diffuser kind of loosens, and it's just messy. So yeah, I'm thinking about maybe buying the Olympus 90mm macro lens, then I would not have this problem and still I would have great magnification. Another insect I've never seen before, I think. So much fun to go to other places than your own neighborhood. I mean, 19 out of 20 photo walks I do like within 200 meters of my home. And yeah, then you don't see new insects that often. But now I just moved not too far away, still in the same area of Sweden, and I see lots of insects that I don't see at home. So I found a very small stink bug nymph sitting on a grass here. Let's see if we can capture it. It's sitting very still, so I might get a focus stack if I'm lucky. a spider who just climbed onto my monopod. Oh, there are so many insects here. Let's see if we can take a shot of the spider. Gonna try to stack a bit. Yeah, that should have been a pretty good stack because he was completely still and had good stability while he was sitting there. Again, I'm curious to know what species is this. I'm so bad at insect species, so I really appreciate whenever you guys tell me. Okay, spider, you can stay there. Let's move on. It was a very beautiful hoverfly. Unfortunately, it flew away because I got too close. On the boat here, it was only me and 4 other people. So basically it's 5 people walking around on this island right now. And as you can imagine, it's so calm, quiet and peaceful. Really love that. Nice sometimes to just get away from people. Cute little bumblebee. His 2 friends, they just went away, but he was up for some photos. Pretty unusual to see an anthill built like this. But I won't bother photographing the forest ants because I have plenty of those where I live. I can see a few Italian striped bugs here, and sure, I have a lot of those where I live as well, but yeah, they're so beautiful, so I think I need to try to take a photo. There really is an abundance of insects here that I don't see in the urban area where I live. Every time I see one insect, I immediately see like 10-15 more of them in the same place. Oh man, I'm gonna get so many ticks from walking through this grass here. But yeah, I'm curious to see what's on the other side. Wow. This island truly feels magical. So beautiful. Not only all of the meadows, the sea, but also this forest that has probably looked the same since this island rose out of the sea 1,000 years ago. Incredible. This is really a really wild forest. I've been in a lot of old and wild forests in Sweden. I think this is probably my favorite one so far. just a variety, and all the very, very old trees mixed with younger trees, and yeah, you can really tell that there hasn't been a lot of human intervention here. That guy was probably dead, that is why he was so still, or maybe just a shell of his former self. I noticed that every time I stop for just a few seconds, the mosquitoes catch up, so let's continue walking. Have a look at this fallen tree. You can tell it has been sitting here for a long time. Really love this kind of forest. You might be wondering, why did the island rise out of the sea so recently? The reason is we had the ice age here in Scandinavian countries around 10,000 years ago, and the ice was so heavy so it pushed the land down a lot, and then when the ice disappeared, the land slowly began to rise again, and with that a lot of small islands. And this sign says that we're not allowed to enter here because it's an area dedicated to the birds, the wild birds. They don't want anyone to disturb them, I guess while they're mating or whatever they're doing. So let's walk this direction instead. Okay, so I exited the forest because there were so many mosquitoes and not that many other insects to photograph. So yeah, let's continue discovering the island outside the forest instead. Wow, I see a bright green weevil, I think. Never seen one like that. I think I spooked him a bit. He starts to run around. Wow, I really hope I got at least one good shot of that weevil because it's so beautiful, and I don't think I ever seen one with that much bright green color on it before. So I've been here a couple of hours now and it's time to head home, and I'm really happy I went here. It was a bit of work to get here, but yeah, this is one of the most beautiful places I've been to in the Stockholm area where I live. And the forest was amazing. All the meadows are truly beautiful, and I really love walking around in almost completely untouched nature that has been the same for hundreds of years. It's always just an incredible feeling. And on top of that, I got quite a few insect shots that I'm really happy with, and I photographed a few insects that I have not photographed before. So yeah, great day it was. Hope you enjoyed the video, and see you very soon again in another one.